How to regain your lost Australian PR after 10 to 20 years overseas. Subclass 155 RRV explained. The Resident Return Visa, or RRV, is the visa that allows former Australian permanent residents and former Australian citizens to re-establish their permanent residency status and return to Australia lawfully as permanent residents. It is specifically designed for individuals whose PR has expired or who have been living outside Australia for extended periods, sometimes even for many years. At GMS, we specialize in complex RRV matters, particularly for individuals and families who have been outside Australia for more than 5, 10, or even 20 years. We assist former PR holders who left Australia as children, adults whose life circumstances delayed their return, families with children now studying in Australia, and professionals whose career obligations kept them overseas longer than expected. Let us share 2 real examples of cases we have successfully handled, presented in a fully generic and confidential form. Success Case 1. Former PR child, lapse of PR for 20 years. We assisted a former permanent resident who had lost their PR as a minor and remained overseas for 20 years. Upon returning to Australia as an adult, they lived there lawfully, worked in reputable organizations, paid taxes, and built other ties to Australia. We demonstrated substantial business, employment, and personal ties, and compelling reasons for their long absence, as their original departure occurred during childhood and completely outside their control. Their RRV was granted. Success Case 2. Former skilled permanent resident away for over a decade due to major career obligations. We also assisted a former skilled migrant who had been outside Australia for more than 10 years. Their absence was driven by critical, non-delegable professional responsibilities that required their physical presence overseas. Despite the extended absence, we built a successful case by demonstrating compelling professional reasons, supported by the reasonable person test under policy, and clear substantial ties, such as re-establishing a professional presence in Australia, having immediate family currently in Australia, and maintaining long-term settlement intentions. Their RRV was granted. These examples demonstrate that long absences, even 10, 15, or 20 years, can be overcome when the application is structured strategically and presented in accordance with legislation and policy. Long absence RRV applications rely on precise interpretation of Clause 155.2123 and 3A of the Migration Regulations and the Department's complex policy on substantial ties and compelling reasons for absence. A single misinterpretation or weak explanation can lead to refusal. This is why these cases require professional, detailed preparation. Part 1. Compelling reasons for absence. Compelling reasons are not strictly defined in the law. Policy clarifies that they must be strong, persuasive, and genuinely explain why the absence exceeded 5 years. Policy also states they do not need to cover the entire absence period. They must justify the segments that cause the absence to extend beyond 5 years. They must satisfy the reasonable person test. Valid examples of compelling reasons include major responsibilities involving family support or caregiving, serious illness or death of relatives overseas, important professional or study commitments where the experience benefits Australia, long absences caused by childhood dependency, the applicant had no control, being involved in legal, financial, or personal obligations restricting travel, being caught in natural disasters, political instability, or events outside one's control. The key is building a clear, evidence-backed narrative aligned with policy. Part 2. Substantial ties of benefit to Australia. To succeed, the applicant must demonstrate substantial ties that are of benefit to Australia, which fall into 4 categories. 1. Business ties. These may include owning or actively managing an Australian business, making economic contributions, creating employment opportunities, bringing expertise or international networks to Australia. 2. Employment ties. Examples such as current or recent employment in Australia, valid job offers aligned with one's skills, being posted overseas by an Australian organization, professional activity benefiting Australia. 3. Personal ties. Often the strongest category including long-term residents in Australia, immediate family members who are Australian citizens or PR, children studying in Australia, property or community involvement, strong intention to settle long-term. 4. Cultural ties. This includes artistic, community, religious or sporting involvement, professional recognition in cultural or public fields. The department looks at the entire picture, not one tie alone. If you have been outside Australia for more than 5 years, or even 10, 15 or 20 years, you may still be eligible to reinstate your permanent residency. Success depends on knowing the legislation, applying policy correctly, establishing ties strategically, explaining absences convincingly, presenting evidence effectively. This is a high-stakes, highly technical application that requires meticulous preparation. Your circumstances are unique. Your ties are unique. Your compelling reasons are unique. Contact us today so we can assess your situation and build a personalized, legally sound strategy to restore your Australian permanent residency. Your pathway back to Australia may be much closer than you think. Global Migration Solutions. We will take you there.